put some respect on Nottingham Forest and Nuno Espírito Santo's name. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs, your own brother. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below. It will take you only 1 second to do it, and it will be much appreciated. This video is about my Premier League match week 24 reaction. And these are the games that happened on Saturday, and by the time of recording, still one game being played, but I'm not gonna have time to wait and make that video. So we're gonna talk about that game probably tomorrow. Let me go very quickly remind you the results globally, and I will go back and explain about certain big games. Nottingham Forest 7, Brighton 0, Bournemouth 0, Liverpool 2, Everton 4, Leicester City 0. Ipswich lost at home 2-1 against Southampton. Newcastle United lost at home against Fulham 2-1. Let's get to some details, starting by this game. It was a big game because this is gonna define who's gonna finish top 4. And Nottingham Forest now are very good, getting the business done, 7-0. And Brighton are in the mud. They've been up and down for a little while now. They are not doing that good, or vibes, but no result for Brighton. A lot of draws, but today they got absolutely destroyed. Lewis Dunk scored an own goal, and Gibbs White scored. And then we have a hat-trick from Chris Wood, 32 years old. Age is just a number. And then Nico Williams, not the Nico Williams from Spain. This is another Nico Williams, scored in the 90th +1 minute. Lord have mercy. Jota Silva. Oh, excuse me. Jota Silva is the guy who scored in the 90th +1. Nico Williams scored in the 89th minute. Wow, I can't even talk because it's so many goals. It was really spectacular. You think all the time that Nuno Espírito Santo is going to park the bus, is going to discipline his team defensively, hit you in the counter, and get all 3 points. But today, they had less possession though. Less possession. Let's get to some statistics. 37.4% and 62.6% possession for Brighton. That's why I always tell people that statistics sometimes means nothing. And for somebody who didn't watch the game and jumped on social media, copy paste this kind of statistics, they would think, oh my goodness, Brighton were so good. You can be very good without having the ball, you know, with less possession, but you control the game better than the team who had possession. Look at that. Shot on target, 9 for Nottingham Forest. And they scored how many goals? 7. So what the hell is the possession doing here? Why are we taking possession seriously in statistics? Shot all together, look at that. 14 for Nottingham Forest, 10 for Brighton. But Brighton had all the possession in the world. It is what it is, my people. And Chris Wood was the man of the match, rightly so. That guy is like red wine, getting better and better. People, let me know if you think Nottingham Forest this time are going to the Champions League. Because they are so good, man. It looks like they are doing the Leicester. And they are becoming like everybody's second team, you know? Because you want to hear the history of underdogs. and they really deserved. And Tottenham Hotspurs are just crying right now because how they sacked Nuno, Espírito, Santo, and now they have Ange. Attack, 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 no defense. The rest is history. So it just shows you that Tottenham problem is not the managers. It's about the entire institution because they are just like cursed. You know, everybody that joined Tottenham Hotspurs become like Spursy. So, Spursy, you have to blame yourself, nothing to do with managers. Let's get to another big game here. Everton against Leicester City. Everton are very good under David Moyes. Doucouré scored after few seconds only. And then 2 goals from Beto. Beto is the guy that they bought like a couple seasons ago. Not doing that good. But today he was on fire. And in the 90th minute, it was Ndiaye. Leicester City. The last game in the Premier League, they beat Tottenham Hotspurs, if I'm not mistaken. And then today they went to the default mode. They went back to where they belong because they've been very poor this season. Under Steve Cooper, poor. And now under the new manager, also poor. I like Leicester. I want them to stay in the Premier League, but it's going to be a big battle. They have to start winning some games. 4-0. This is humiliation, right? This is really absolutely humiliation. So David Moyes deserves a lot of respect here. Let's be honest. He's been winning lately. And we have to give him credit that he deserves. And when West Ham sacked him, I told people, be careful what you wish for. And after him, they brought Lopetegui. The rest is history. So congratulations to Everton. They have a very beautiful stadium coming next season. So they really, really need to stay in the Premier League in order to go to the new stadium. Because imagine that beautiful stadium and you are in the in the Championship. It doesn't really look good. Let's move on very quickly to this game here. Bournemouth been doing very, very well, but today Liverpool showed them that we are there for the title. They are not kidding. Mo Salah scored 2 goals, 1 on penalty, and another one, a normal goal in the 75th minute. Today, Bournemouth were very wasteful. They just missed some ridiculous chances today, and nobody to blame but themselves. Mo Salah, man of the match, of course, it has to be him. And let's just check on some statistics here. Liverpool 50.7%. It wasn't really that big of the difference because it was really balanced kind of game. But in the end, Onslaught got the last word. Shot on target, 7 for Liverpool, 3 for Bournemouth. Shot altogether, 14 for Bournemouth and 19 for Liverpool. Very, very good game. And I think it's going to be very difficult for like Arsenal and Manchester City to catch up. And unless if they have like bad injuries. And in January, they didn't make any signings so far, Liverpool. So I'm afraid that if they got like 2 players injured, then they might struggle. But it looks like they are going to win this title. All right, my people. So let me remind you that by the time of recording or by the time you watch this video, when the video is up, the game is going to start. It's going to start in my location in 15 minutes. Wolves against Aston Villa. I think it's going to be an interesting game. And on Sunday, February the 2nd, it's going to be Brentford against Spurs, London Derby, Manchester United against Crystal Palace, and the big one is going to be Arsenal against Manchester City. Monday is the end of match week 24. It's going to be Chelsea against West Ham. So we have time to talk about all those games. Let me remind you very quickly the table temporarily. So far, Liverpool 56 points, top of the table. Arsenal are second, 47. Nottingham Forest 47, same amount of point with Arsenal, but Arsenal still got one game in hand. Manchester City 41 points, they are fourth. Newcastle United are fifth, 41 points. Chelsea are sixth with 40 points. So if Chelsea can beat West Ham on Monday, they might go back to top 4. Who knows? You know, remember they are sixth at the moment, but no, they're not going. No, I don't think they're gonna go there. And you have to hope that Manchester City lose in order for them, or lose or draw. So something needs to go in your direction, Chelsea, in order for you to go top 4. But you have to win your games, though. That's the point. So, bottom of the table, you can tell here, Wolves 16 points, Ipswich 16 points, Southampton only 9 points.